Why do Mexico, Vietnam, Poland, Morocco, and Indonesia benefit from the US-China rivalry? The economic war between China and the United States is radically changing the face of the global economy. This rivalry is costing many countries and companies billions of dollars a year. But there are also countries that are benefiting from the current situation. In its latest report, Bloomberg has identified 5 countries that are playing a key role on this global chessboard: Vietnam, Indonesia, Mexico, Poland, and Morocco. Broken supply chains have led to global rebalancing, including the phenomenon of nearshoring, or moving production closer to the recipient country. Analysis of trade and investment data, in partnership with Bloomberg Economics, shows that these 5 countries are on the edge of new geopolitical fault lines. Mexico, Poland, Indonesia, Morocco, and Vietnam have become key players, selling goods and attracting investment from both sides of this economic war. While these are not the only economies benefiting from these changes, they are emblematic of the trade and investment flows in the new reality. It is worth noting that, while companies are not leaving China en masse, the changes are already noticeable. Some production has moved from China to countries such as Mexico and Poland. New investment that used to go to the world's second-largest economy is now going elsewhere. Poland, Mexico, Indonesia, Morocco, and Vietnam are becoming major economic connectors at a time when globalism is losing steam. In a bipolar world, where China and the US confront partners with an us or them choice, few countries are able to bring the two camps together. These states can make economic gains by becoming new links between the US, China, Europe, and other Asian economies. Despite differences in culture or wealth levels, Poland, Mexico, Indonesia, Morocco, and Vietnam have a combined GDP of $4 trillion more than India's. Favorable geography plays a key role, but so does the ability to develop trade. Representing 4% of global GDP, these global connectors are able to attract huge investment, already more than 10% or $550 billion in greenfield investment since 2017. This is a testament to how effectively these countries are connecting the world, attracting investor attention, and boosting international trade. Mexico, the US's new best friend in the global economy, has just replaced China as the US's top trading partner. This is not only a symbol of the changing global economy, but also a significant shift in the balance of power. In the first 4 months of this year, US-Mexico trade reached an impressive $263 billion, meaning that Mexico has overtaken China and Canada to become a major US trading partner. This shift is particularly acute for China, which has spent decades building strong trade ties with the world's largest economy. The seeds of this change were sown before the pandemic. Decisions such as former President Donald Trump's introduction of tariffs on Chinese goods and the signing of the NAFTA update between the US, Canada, and Mexico have contributed to the current situation. This also marks the acceleration of the trend of nearshoring, the practice of moving supply chains of key goods to countries that are geographically and politically close. Mexico, now a major trading partner of the US, is emerging as a major player on the global economic stage. Its ability to take over the role previously held by China is evidence of the ongoing changes that will shape the global economy in the coming years. With nearshoring on the rise, Mexico, as a key player in global trade, will have an important influence in shaping new economic trends. Poland, on the other hand, is emerging as one of the biggest beneficiaries of the changes in global supply chains resulting from the rivalry between the US and China. Global maritime transport problems have led many companies to seek alternative sources of components, even at the cost of higher prices but greater security of supply. Poland's geographical proximity and efficient transport links have made it an attractive trading partner for countries such as Germany, which has started to increase its purchases in Poland. According to the Bloomberg report, Poland is playing an important role in battery production, becoming the second largest production center for batteries and batteries for electric cars after China. The authors of the report highlight the growing battery industry, accompanied by an increase in imports of components and raw materials, including graphite, mainly from China. It is also worth noting that Poland has bigger ambitions than just a role as a production hub for Western European car makers. Planned projects such as the production of the Polish electric car brand Izera, based on cooperation with China's Geely, are evidence of a move towards greater independence and advanced projects in the automotive sector. The growing battery industry is attracting investment from major players such as LG Chem and Northvolt AB, as well as investment plans from Volkswagen and Belgium's Unicorn. The planned increase in the production of electric cars by Mercedes further underlines the dynamic development of the sector. Poland is becoming not only a strategic partner in the supply chain, but also a key player in the automotive industry, especially in the context of the growing production of electric vehicles and battery-related technologies. As a result of its strategic alliance with the US, Vietnam is becoming a key partner for America in the Asian region. This unexpected alliance not only increases trade between the two countries, but also sends a clear signal to China that it should expect a new player on the international stage. The Americans are scrambling for influence in Asia to create an axis of states to counterbalance China, and Vietnam is becoming an important part of this strategy. The US-Vietnam alliance, announced during President Joe Biden's visit, aims to boost trade and ensure stability in the region. But Vietnam's importance to the United States is not only economic. The country is poised to become one of the main centers of chip production, an important element in the ongoing trade war with China. The increase in US-Vietnamese trade is already noticeable. Vietnam's imports of goods to the US reached an impressive $128 billion in 2022, up from $102 billion in 2021 and $80 billion in 2020. Vietnam will become the 8th largest trading partner of the US in 2022, up from 10th in 2020. Vietnam's rapid growth is making it an attractive investment destination, particularly for technology companies. Low wages and impressive economic growth are attracting investors such as Apple and Intel to expand production here. However, poor infrastructure, including limited port capacity, can be an obstacle for US companies. The US-Vietnam alliance is not only the next step in foreign policy, but also a strategic move in the technology race for semiconductors. The US recognizes Vietnam's potential to play a key role in building robust semiconductor supply chains, which could help boost manufacturing capacity in partner countries. The US-China rivalry also benefits Indonesia, whose economy is growing rapidly and strengthening its position on the world stage. As the 17th largest country by GDP, Indonesia has seen an impressive increase in foreign direct investment, which was set to jump 66% in 2022. Key sectors such as software and IT services and business and professional services are emerging as centers of intense growth, both in terms of the number of projects and the overall increase in foreign investment in Indonesia. This reflects the country's growing importance in the global technology and business context. In addition, renewable energy and electronics are other key growth areas for Indonesia. Increased investment in these sectors confirms sustainability and innovation, which can further strengthen Indonesia's position as a major player on the global stage. The increase in foreign investment and the development of key economic sectors make Jakarta an important player in the global influence game. The rivalry between the US and China is becoming an incentive for Indonesia to make effective use of its potential and strategic location, resulting in increased momentum for the country's economic development. Morocco also plays a key role in the Sino-US rivalry, benefiting from its excellent geographical location at the crossroads of trade routes linking Asia, the Middle East, and the Americas. This North African country is becoming an attractive destination for a wide range of investments, as well as a gateway to Europe and Africa. As well as developing its industrial and shipping base, Morocco is also attracting attention as the site of Africa's first giant battery factory. Morocco can be a nearshoring option for the European supply chain previously located in Asia. Investment in ports and zones such as Tanger Med since 2001 has contributed to the country's economic development. Western multinationals such as Boeing, Airbus, Renault, and Stellantis have played a key role in creating new jobs in Morocco's manufacturing sector. The country's infrastructure, including high-speed rail and extensive motorways, provides efficient links between major cities. The port of Tangier Med, opened 15 years ago, has become one of the busiest and most efficient in the Mediterranean, confirming Morocco's unique position as a global player. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. See you next video.